Hello everyone, welcome back.
Third episode of season 3.
Woo. Yay, now only like 18 episodes to go, seasons to go before they let me out of here.
Stop clinking your chains, John.
Anyway, once again, today's episode is sponsored by Sunny Paradise for tea, drinks, refreshments, and tea cozies. Please go visit them at
Alexandra Central, 3rd floor.
Thanks, Pearline.
Sit down, play
Our
a game.
official spokesperson.
They're really nice people, though.
They are.
Yes.
Shout out to you
Lovely.
guys. We love you.
Yeah, so patient.
Please get me out of here.
I don't think they might actually lock you in here, just saying.
I mean, you can see the boxes, right? You can
Just
see,
they're gonna
you can
lock you in
see-
here.
You guys can see it, right?
Boss cage.
Lock you in here and be like, John, you're making more content.
Yes, Kevin. Anyway, so last we left off, the lot of you having finished your meeting with the council. You've decided a course of action, a plan to somehow get to the capital through the Jade Crown.
Look at us growing, making plans.
Making
Becoming
plans.
Sleeping in carts.
They're learning to adult.
Becoming governor, retiring from becoming governor.
So, having met Tarkan, the Goliath ambassador, who you realize is also around your age group.
10 times.
More
older than
teenagers.
us.
Okay, this one's big kid.
You,
It's the other boy.
yeah. So, all of you head out first thing in the morning.
No, not me.
Well,
Well,
Alea's
she's
sleeping in the carriage.
asleep in the carriage.
As the morning rises, you make your way out of Shanwei into the Jade Crown. So, who's driving this thing?
Not
I'm riding my own Argali,
Okay.
Beng Kui.
I'm on Cai Quiz.
me.
I'll take one of the other.
I assume if Wen Xiong is sleeping, he should sleep in the carriage
Yeah.
rather than
He's in the
on
carriage.
Argali.
Anyone sleeping will be
You
in
can-
Or do you want Xiao Long Bao to like transform and I can ride on Xiao Long Bao with
No.
a harness?
No.
Can.
It's a hammock.
Yeah.
Just with 2 legs and a hammock in the middle.
But I assume Kuai Rong
Yeah,
would
I'll
be
the other 6
on
legs.
Xiao Long Bao while
Okay.
he sleeps.
Yeah, I'll take the dangerous one.
So, the two of you are on Langali. Ting Ting is on
On Cai Quiz.
Wait, and the other 3 of you are in the
Fast
carriage.
asleep.
Okay.
I've
carriage.
stolen most of the furs and anything soft and just used it to
I
make
assume you're probably sitting
I
outside.
can be up front,
Okay.
next to whoever's driving or something. Keep an eye
You're
out.
probably the one driving it.
Sure.
And it's being pulled by 2 Argali.
hugging my
Actually, yeah,
leg.
my animal handling's pretty good.
So, you make your way into the Jade Crown. You see behind you is the village of Shanwei. Looks so small here.
Sean, way away.
Let's begin. And with that, you press forward.
Blissfully
Oh,
unaware.
Forward.
Forward.
Up ahead, you pass by the very meticulously crafted statue of the mammoth and the cherry blossoms.
I give it one pat as I ride past it. On
Okay.
the way up. Oh. I give it one pat. I get off the Argali and I light 3 joss sticks and just put it in front and get back and I
On
ride.
this wooden statue.
No, on the ground in
In
front.
front.
Not on the
You make your way forward. Can somebody make me a survival check? Someone who's awake. Tarkan is probably sitting next to you.
Okay.
Ooh, actually, since we're in the Jade Crown now,
You seem
Jade Dice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look, what's that? Proficiency in survival and a +7 to
You're
survive.
asleep.
Ooh,
I'm
oh, yeah.
asleep.
17.
Wow. Holy moly.
Oh,
Yeah,
19.
Okay.
15.
I'm wise.
Which one's this? Survival?
Survival.
Oh, it's nearly good.
I saw.
Sorry, I hear that.
12.
12. Okay. And those of you who are awake, you make your way into the Jade Crown. What looks like the start of the mountain. You can see all around you. The mountains flank you. There's a bit of a mist in the air. The vegetation here is colorful, very vibrant in color. It's green, there's greenery all around. You can see some of the trees they're blossom. They're not really blossoming, but you can see they're slowly the flower petals are slowly starting to drop.
Oh, one thing.
Yes.
You no longer have a fire engine, right?
No,
Okay.
no more fire engine.
Okay. Just checking, because I would have made like to-go meals for everyone, because we're breakfast on the go.
I throw down a little contraption and I create bonfire.
Okay. I'm mainly
Is
using
it
it to keep
portable?
things warm
Ah.
at this point, but like I've made like for those of you at home, it's called shopping. It's basically like this Chinese pancake stuffed with meat and veg, and it's like
It's pretty good.
and it's because it's easy to hold. It's like a better version of the hot pocket.
Doesn't exist.
Is it filled with goat?
No.
So it makes. So you
She has
press,
replaced all my meat stuff.
you
Stores.
press forward through the mountain range. A few hours pass. Nothing really of significance happens.
I would have woken up at some point and gone to look for breakfast.
There's the shopping.
It's become
There's
very
hay.
big now.
It's no longer shout.
And eventually you pass through and you start to notice who's outside.
If I'm awake, I would be. Is it possible to sit on the back of the carriage just with my legs dangling
Yeah,
over the
can.
side while eating my salting? Okay. Yeah, I'm doing that.
Am I awake already?
It's up to you.
No,
It's about,
I slept. It's in the I ate first, then I slept. So
You're asleep.
okay.
What's your passive perception? Wait, no, I have that. Don't worry about it.
On the downtown.
Yeah.
Just 10.
13.
Let me check. Double check. I have it here. I don't know why I'm asking. I'm a bit dumb. Dumb,
Ten
but
plus
okay.
wisdom. Oh. 10 plus wisdom. Ooh.
Okay.
16, just in case you're.
Okay. So you make your way through. Breakfast is a bit cold because you woke up so late.
I'm still enjoying it. It's
Mhm.
meat in a bun.
It's like minced pork and 韭菜, Chinese leek and pork inside.
I
Yeah.
love.
You want me to create bonfire inside the carriage?
You're asleep.
You're asleep.
No.
He's saying that in his chin.
Create
bonfire.
Create a bonfire.
Carriage
No.
fire.
No.
So Takan's sitting next to you. You see him just like
I
looking at everything. With
I'm gonna put
curiosity.
another blanket over Wenxiong.
Ah.
Takan is where?
He's sitting in next to him, looking around curious, like, oh, this is new. Is this
Never been.
normal?
What? Greenery. Trees. Those are trees. Come from ground into sky. Green and brown.
Yeah,
I don't know how far north he's been. I'm terrible at making friends. So,
If I'm done with my breakfast, I will go up front and like hang out. And I'm gonna tap Takan on the shoulder and just go like, yeah, I noticed you like, drawing and books and things. So before we left, I got you these. I'm gonna give him.
Thanks.
It's like a box of paints, if I could find. Brushes, quill. Do they use quills?
No.
No, brushes, inks, paper, different kinds of paper. Yeah, charcoal.
He's gonna take one and just start drawing the mountain scene.
how much paper do we have?
I don't know. I
A few stack.
Okay.
I actually didn't arrange with you how much I
It's okay.
spent. Call it an amount that I spent.
Can
Call
you,
him out, treasure.
can you roll
Yes.
2d10 for me?
Okay.
Wait, you mean the cost of the paper or how much paper?
All the stuff I bought, I guess, and how much paper that.
Say maybe probably about three gold pieces then.
Okay. Do I still need to roll?
Yeah, roll that for me just actually.
A 9 and a 2.
Okay, so about 11 sheets of paper.
Okay.
Are they the big sheets of paper? Or
Yeah, the bigger ones.
Okay.
I assume they're like rolled up in a tube.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like 1 or 2 of those, like the accordion booklets. Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever I could find. I didn't know what he uses.
I'll allow it.
I don't know what you use, so I got a bunch of stuff.
So a few hours pass, nothing really important happens. The weather is cold, you can feel the air getting colder and colder.
as the air gets colder, I am
On the pelts.
putting on more and more layers.
I'm enjoying seeing my breath again.
Can someone, get me a pelt on like outside and I've got like.
Yeah, I mean, like if you ride past or like passing,
Yeah.
passing pelts.
There's a bit of snoring coming from the carriage.
When someone goes into hibernation.
Oh shit!
If you,
Cold-blooded.
when he mutters about about like setting fire to things, I'm adding more layers in case he's cold. In case in his dreams he's like,
Burn.
it's cold. Let's light a
Burn.
fire. Burn them all.
Like a dream where you pee yourself and start a fire.
Yes.
It's
Burn
like,
them all.
oh, he looks cold. I should keep his extremities warm. I'm gonna put his hand in warm water.
So, eventually you come across a river stream. The water is clear. No, don't piss, please. Quite wrong.
Yes.
You notice at this point, this deep into, well, not that deep, but fairly closer to the Jade Crown now. You can swear some of the pebbles are floating
Woo.
on the water.
Pebbles.
Yeah, pebbles.
On the water or above the water?
Are they going with
Take
the
a
flow?
look.
Yeah. Probably I was like, I think. How many hours do you think this has been?
It's been like maybe 4 hours. It's about lunchtime.
Do you guys wanna stop for a meal? Hansa, are you
Sure,
wanna cook or something?
sure.
Second breakfast.
I assume it's like lunch.
And that's something I
It's
can
lunch.
wait. when
It's
you
about
up.
1 p.m.
Yeah, I think it might be time to replenish. a
Okay,
little
yeah.
bit. A snack, and doesn't have to be too heavy. I think we've got a little bit more to go.
I'm going to I'm gonna set up the fire.
I've got a tin.
No. Like I'm gonna set up like some rocks and make a fire pit and like do it traditionally rather than his crazy brand of bonfires.
I've got a tinder box. I kind of like
Yeah.
if you need this, go ahead and start this. There's
Thank
a
you.
couple of things around there. I'm gonna just take a look.
Okay.
I'll be back.
If we're stopping, I would kind of jump out the carriage and like stretch, because I've been sitting for the entire time.
Tarkan's gonna follow suit.
And he goes.
Punches the trees.
Feed and water the mounts.
Okay.
I'm making basically it's like I'm just making some sort of like soupy, gruely kind of thing. Like it's like rice and soup, not like porridge because don't have time to really boil the porridge. But like it's like I make soup and I also steam some rice and I get some meat because we still have some fresh meat.
Mhm.
Skewer them and just barbecue
So
them.
basically like tang fan, those kind.
Yeah, it's
Soup and
tang
rice,
fan
yeah.
with it's soup and rice with like the meat skewers, the
Satay, things like that. Something like that.
yeah, it's like the like
Tuan tuan.
the Xinjiang style
Yeah, okay.
flavors.
I imagine if he's doing that to avoid thinking about the food, like when someone's cooking and it smells really good and you're really like you start to think about the food, and to avoid doing that, I'm gonna walk around. Do I see Kueh Rong wandering off?
Yeah.
You see Kueh Rong poking a rock.
I would have gone to like wander over as well. What you doing?
It's a floating pebble in the water. But it's floating.
It's like suspended, right?
Are you just staring at it?
I'm like probably, I'm like trying to look at it, whether it's like
Sure.
is it suspended, things like that.
Make an
before-
Arcana check.
Is that a nut?
God.
Are there trees with nuts here? We could get some nuts, and then
good.
Hunter can like make
Make me
something.
a survival check.
Survival.
What do you get?
14.
13.
Oh yes.
Plus
Might
zero.
be magic, might not be magic. Not
23 to
Sure.
survival.
You're only sure this is not supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Sorry?
23 to survival.
Okay, you find some fruits.
Cool.
And like 4 acorns.
Like I thought okay, sure, I won't say no to free fruit and nut, but I thought the floating pebbles were nuts.
You are very sure the floating pebble is not a nut. It is a pebble. It's made
Can I
of
pick
rock.
it up?
Yeah, pick it up.
I'm sticking my hand and grab the pebble from the.
Is it?
So
is
who's
it a
picking up the pebble, guys?
That's the
Pick
pebble
up.
from
Oh,
the hand
yeah, of
grasp.
course, but you said it's not magic, right? Instinctive.
No, I didn't say it's not magic. You are sure it might be.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I'm gonna.
Okay.
If you're next to me, there's I think more than one.
It's like
right?
collecting fruit, and then it's like, okay, I'm pretty sure this is a nut, and I'm gonna pick it
Yeah.
out, and like, okay, it's not a nut, but it's
rock.
like it feels like a rock complete. Can I investigate it?
No, you don't need to. I thought
Okay,
it's a rock.
Okay. Okay, I'm
Was
gonna
it
drop
above
it.
the surface of the water? Was it in the water? Was it
You drop it in the water. Boom. Comes back up.
I'm gonna hold it.
I take another rock and I put
It
it
sinks in the water.
It sits in the water.
Can I go up to? When Xiong's asleep,
I'm curled up like cat, just like
I'm just eating them.
in a tiny little ball.
okay, I'm gonna go up to Hansa and say like, wait, Hansa,
Yes. I'm like stirring soup.
you know I'm magic, right?
No.
What's the bet that I can make this float in water? It's clean. I washed it.
Not here. I'm like protectively like covering
Alright,
the soup.
fine. Do you have like some kind of container?
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm a little busy right now.
Let me use the soup.
No.
I promise it's clean.
no. Give that.
But
Give it. Give it.
Fine.
I saw her put it. It comes up again, right? I go to a different part of the stream.
Okay.
All right. Plop it in there. Same thing.
Glong?
Is it heavier? Is it
No,
not?
it feels like a rock.
Can I have my rock back?
You
I'm
do know
still
there's
trying to convince Hansa that I can make it float.
You know, some people keep pet argali, some people keep pet dogs. You have managed to keep a pet rock.
It's not a pet.
Let me
They'll
tell
never
you.
catch on.
Hansa, do you mind? Could I get a bowl of soup, please? I know it's not ready. I just am a little bit cold.
Sure. I laid out a small, like you know the small bowls.
Yeah. Do you mind giving me a okay? Sure. Is it full? It's full, right? It's full.
Yeah, it's full, but it's like it's a small bowl.
Okay. You put it in, stays inside.
Right?
Is it sinks?
Yeah, it sinks. It sinks.
What? It sinks?
Yeah.
It sinks. All right.
See, she can do it.
I drink it. I'm like, this is delicious. Ma, it's maybe a little bit longer, it'll be even better.
Wait, you drink it.
Yeah. Whatever. I mean, we didn't see it. You didn't
You know what's
see it.
happening?
Roll for expanding boulder.
No, but can you just make me a general constitution check?
Oh, that's not gonna be good.
Not save, check.
A save or check?
No.
No, just a
check.
check. Did you get?
Unnatural 20.
Okay. Nothing happens, you feel a bit tingly.
Okay.
See, it sank, right?
Yes, it's like
It's like,
it's delicious. The soup's delicious. I take it out.
can I?
I'm like,
Is the stream like at least close by?
Yeah, it's close by.
I'm gonna drop it in the stream.
I'm like barely paying attention because I'm very focused on the cooking.
This floats in the stream.
Yeah,
Have
I need more
what's going on?
pepper.
It's a floating rock.
the stream is clear, right?
Yeah, it's.
The stream is clear.
Come on, I have to.
I thought she said this. She was asking about the soup. I was like, yeah, that's what's clear.
I was thinking that if the stream is
I
clear.
have to stop it floating away.
You
That's
want
nice.
keep that rock. There's something about that rock.
There's a few more of them.
There's only one.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll pick those that are floating.
Okay.
How many do I get?
why did it
What,
sink
then?
in the soup? Can I put this
Maybe
in the
it's
soup?
the stream.
4.
4?
What?
You're asleep.
Yes, sleep.
Control experiments, guys. This is not how I taught you to experiment.
You mean
Muttering, control experiments.
Try control.
Hansa,
I thought throwing it at earlier for fun.
I'm gonna pick up a rock nearby
Okay, roll
and
to
just
hit.
chuck it in the stream.
Oh god. Just gonna toss a rock.
yeah,
Throw
roll
it.
to hit.
That's a 5. -1.
Ping, like
Hey.
just glances over, like pings off your armor.
throw it at the stream. At the stream.
Just picked all these floating ones up.
Oh,
The
what are we
stream,
doing?
the
Do I
stream.
realize that they're
Magic
throwing rocks
stone.
at each other?
Yeah.
Everyone comes over.
Like all you know is you notice that you hear the tung,
Are
and
you
you just look
skipping
over.
pebbles?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, Ting Ting, let's have a pebble skipping competition.
Yeah, why not?
You use this pebble and I'll use this one. Can I give her a regular pebble?
Sure.
Can I play?
Can you make it?
Yeah,
I want to see this experiment. Let's
I'll take
see.
a regular pebble.
Do you wake up at this point with the
No,
ping?
no, no. Me as Nicholas, not
Okay.
Wen Xiu.
So we all. So she's got a
Regular pebble.
regular. 2 of us has got a floating one.
I too
I
would
have
like
a-
to play if you're playing a game. That sounds
Are you
amazing.
coming?
Yes,
Sure.
Yes.
What are we doing?
We're skipping stones.
Amazing. Skipping stones. Fantastic. I'll go
And
find
I've got the biggest shit-eating grin on my face.
I've got a boulder. About this big. About this big. Yeah.
All right.
Wait, where do you grab it from?
Throws it
I
overhead.
assume it's like a river bed. There's like bigger ones, smaller ones, things like that.
Actually,
Okay, carry on.
can I also give Hansa what I think is a normal rock on go? Come on.
I'm literally cooking.
You can step away for like the 2 seconds it would take to skip this rock.
I'm gonna throw it from here.
Okay, roll the hit.
Are we doing it for
Tarkan's
funsies?
looking at you. Like, oh, look at that. What
Tarkan?
are you doing?
We're skipping rocks.
What's that?
It's when you throw a rock and if you throw it just right,
Is it
would start.
strength,
It would,
dex?
Give me a minute.
it would. Actually, no. Can I pick up a regular rock and like
Show him.
try to show him?
Okay. That's a dex.
Dex.
Dex, yeah. Sorry, what was the question?
Throwing the rock is strength or dex.
I'm still holding mine.
Actually, can I use strength instead?
Strength.
Strength, yeah, I'll roll.
No proficiency?
Are you actually skipping the stone or?
I'm literally just
It's
trying to chuck it
dex.
into the stream.
Oh, just
It's groups.
it's a small enough rock.
It's a
Yeah,
dex.
just like
Dex, strength, up to you.
sure. If
Ah.
it's dex, that's a 17 without proficiency.
Yeah, let it plunk, lands in the water.
Why do you hate fun?
I'm sustaining us.
I'm
Here.
gonna throw a rock.
You throw it up?
Yeah, I'm like, what's wait?
Plunk?
Athletics check.
Are you actually throwing him on skip a rock?
Yeah.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Oh, that's.
Oh, I'm gonna
great.
skim rocks too.
6.
Try.
Okay.
What are we doing? Is it
But
the
that's a
most
regular.
skips? Is it the distance?
So you're doing just a regular rock, right?
Yes.
That you think. So it just lands in the water. Nothing
Damn it.
happens.
Okay. Then, can I pick up? Because I'm assuming we were looking at the floating rocks. Will we have like a pile somewhere? So I'm gonna go pick it
Yeah,
off.
like you have like.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick a rock from that pile and skim that.
Okay.
Sleight
Maybe
of
the
hand?
same roll advantage.
Ooh.
Hey, I'm gonna beat your score. That's what I'm gonna do.
The rocks in the stream are different.
12. 12.
12.
Mm-hmm.
It skips twice. That's about it. And then it starts floating and it floats. And Taka looks at like, how do you make the stone float?
I'm really that good at this, and I retrieve the rock.
He picks up, like, doesn't understand, tries to throw it. Nope.
See, it takes a lot of skill.
So the normal rocks actually do just sink in that water.
No.
You're a
I will
You're asleep.
I will try.
Oh crap!
You're
I'll
asleep. You'll find
try
out.
just
Are you using a what do you think is a
A
magic?
special rock.
Okay, roll advantage.
this is a dex, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sleight of hand was it?
7.
21.
It skips 8 times and then like floats off.
We're so good at this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I pick up my bowling ball sized rock.
Okay. Are you going to bowl
I
it?
tug on this little leather loop next to my armor. I cast levitate. And I like roll it off my head and then just
So it doesn't skip. It just like rolls like a bowling ball.
but it touches like I lift it off and
Yeah.
at least 20 times. It's just standing in,
Yeah.
in like one position going up and down.
That does not look natural.
None
That
of
does
what we
not
were
look
doing looked natural. How are you cheating?
I didn't say I was.
I think I wrote, I'm like, okay, you caught us, but in all fun, these rocks are floating in the water.
Can I kick the whole pile into the water? To
Yeah,
show
whatever
them?
we have left, we just put.
They float off.
Like potatoes.
You just threw away all the.
I go
Important
back and
ones.
I'm like,
Yep,
just
yep,
grab them back.
They're not going far.
Yeah, they're not going far.
Was it just
There were a
the
bunch of
pasta
them.
or like all around there?
All around. You can like you
There's
now
some
that
over
you're
there.
now that you're like noticing
there.
this, you can see that there are a few rocks that just float down the stream.
Oh, that's kind of strange. No, where does the stream start now? Like, can we see like a narrow part stream?
No, it's just like yeah, you just.
It's
slowly
not like
floating
just
down.
volcanic rock. It's not
No.
pumice.
No.
Can we see the other
It's not
side of
porous.
Right.
the stream?
Actually, Anvil, you know rocks.
Narrow
Maybe you could
white
Yeah.
stream.
It's
examine.
a fairly wide stream, about I'd say 15 feet wide.
Okay.
It's literally white.
It's not too deep. It's about ankle deep.
I'm going to go closer to the water and I'm going to stare at it. Can I roll any check?
Maybe a Arcana check.
Alright.
Yeah, I did roll mine now, so that's
7.
7.
Oh.
Meh.
I'll use mage hand and like prod it down and then make it sink. and like go again.
Mhm.
I'll do that. I'm entertained.
Starts her
I'll use
investigation.
my normal hands, 2 of them,
Okay.
and my mage hand.
Can I look at the shape of the rocks? You know, try to see if there's
It
any-
looks like a rock.
I don't know what.
It's a pebble. It doesn't look
Is it
like
smooth?
So we found, is there just one area in the
It's a
stream,
pebble.
or just
What?
all any rock in the stream
No, a
that
few
any
rocks that
selected
float
rocks
down, yeah,
float,
a
but
few,
it's
yeah.
not part of the stream that
No.
where the rocks float.
I take it. I go. I take 1 or 2. I go into the caravan. I wake the crap out of Wuzjo.
Okay.
No.
Hi, hey.
You probably have to like pull off all
I
the...
need you to see this. This is something you would like.
What is that?
You
What's
need-
that? What's
This
that?
rock. These
It's a
rocks
rock.
float
It's a
in
perfectly
water.
normal rock.
I'll spend the spells. Wait, actually, I'll go and see the
Yeah,
rocks
I think
first.
you might want to.
So you go examine the natural phenomena.
Is this natural?
So you throw the rock in, it floats. Give me a Arcana check.
Half-hearted. Let's see. That's a
You half-hearted.
17.
17. No, this.
These are float rocks.
So, from what you can recall, it's technically normal in this part. If that makes sense.
So if
But
I-
it's not natural phenomena.
Is it the rock or the stream?
Rock.
The rock. Okay. So the rock, right? I'll spend a spell slot. We have time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You open the door as you're experimenting with rock, you can smell the smell of lunch. Wafting
Oh
over.
yeah, by the way, your foods.
Ah,
Yeah.
food.
Well,
Oh,
it's,
yes.
it's still technically cooking.
I'll
Yeah,
take
you can start
about
smelling it.
10 minutes to think up a detect magic.
Okay.
And ritual cast it.
You know,
and-
I saw Quiro put it in Hansa's soup and it sank. So
Huh?
maybe we should experiment with some more soup.
Oh, then I'll take
Pour
one
some soup in the
teacup
river.
and scoop a cup of water and I put it beside you.
Okay, so in normal cups, the stream water will allow the rock to float.
Mhm.
But how about other water? So
Do you
It
have
sinks in
water?
soup.
it sinks in soup. Do I know if that is
It's good soup.
So
More
what's the-
soup!
What's the question?
I'll take
Hansa
one
make us
Jill's
4 types of soup.
I'll
Sorry?
take one Jill's teacup.
Okay.
I'll bring it there and I'm like, hope you don't mind. I put it on the stream and see whether it floats.
The teacup.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
porcelain
just watch it.
teacup.
Like a
Yes,
boat.
I'll put the teacup like on the boat. And if it starts to sink, I'll already my mage
It's
hand.
about the
grab-
same, yeah.
Okay, I'll get a mage hand, bring it.
because
And I'll
the
scoop some water.
it's
I'll put
okay.
it
Yeah.
Unhygienic.
It floats in the stream water even if it's taken out as a cup. So okay.
Yeah, then I'll put the rock into the teacup
So-
of water.
So specific stream, specific rock.
Yep.
I don't want to
So
put
it
a rock
floats
The
in
detect magic
Hansa's
kind of
soup.
gets you get the sense this whole place is magical.
It's the area. This area is magical, but so I know that if I bring it somewhere else, the stream water and the rock will it still continue to float? No, it's only this area.
Yeah. No, not this area. It's
It's the jade crown is.
Jade crown,
As I say, the magics over here are a bit strange.
Can I just point out, I've had the ability to make stones float and fly around and play with magic stones, and no one's actually cared for months. We control the river. You find like 2 floating stones, and everyone stops for lunch.
That
Lunch
one
is ready!
That one
alright.
fireballs out of hands.
I don't.
Ew.
We'll go for lunch.
Oh.
And I'll just take a couple of rocks and just keep looking.
Can I
at
bring
it.
a stone?
And then
Can
I'll
I
keep
bring a
couple of
stone?
rocks.
yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Takan's just looking confused with the like. Are stones supposed to be like this?
Apparently here they are. So
Where I came from.
What are we talking about? I'm bad at multitasking.
Stones. They, for some reason, they float in the stream, but not in your soup. Wanna see?
Not in my soup.
That's what she said.
I don't think that's how it works.
It's clean. We
Just-
found it in the
If
stream.
you want to drop a stone in your soup, that's fine, but you're not dropping it in my fucking pot.
I'm dropping it in my bowl. No.
It sinks.
All rocks would sink in soup.
I throw it in the river. I fish it out and throw it in the river.
Can you guys see whether there's
Not
any-
getting more
I
soup.
was
It
gonna say,
floats.
trying to find where the source of the rocks are.
You're not getting more soup.
I'll
I
just
don't think
drink
it's
this
very-
then. I'm drinking the soup.
Okay. Make me
Yeah,
a constitution check.
Oh god.
Oh, okay, I'm fine. That's like just a check.
Yep.
19.
Tingly.
Oh.
Tingly.
Did you put extra spices in this soup?
Nope.
Do I see whether the magic from the stone like permeates into other drinks or whatever?
A bit.
So the moment the stone is in the soup or whatever, the soup becomes a little bit magical as well.
Just a
Yeah.
tad bit.
Yeah, be careful of magical contamination.
Oh,
It-
is that?
Anyway,
It's a
this is-
radiation kind of thing.
Anyway, guys, this is chicken soup. On the side, it's a mixture of white rice and barley.
Oh. And Taka's like, oh, can I?
Yes, please.
And then,
I won't put stones in there, I promise.
good. See, some people know how to behave.
I'm ignoring him and just burying my face in
And
his
then
soup.
I'm pulling the lamb skewers off the fire.
Okay.
It's I basically, before we left, I cubed up like fresh lamb meat and cured it in cumin and chili, dried chili, so they would last longer.
Okay.
And they're very spicy.
So you would be rummaging actually through the supplies previously to find to find what you need, right?
Yeah.
Are we in a valley?
You would have found a letter actually, theoretically. A scroll.
A scroll.
Yeah, I would have noticed it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I assume I would have pocketed it at some point while I was busy.
Yep. Just so you're aware.
And probably forgotten about it while I was arguing with Leia about the rock in my soup.
I'd like to imagine the minute I bite into a lamb skewer, I'm like, I've been magically poisoned!
It's called spice.
It hurts.
It's a good hurt.
Taka's just like, so cool.
It's good.
It's not magical radiation
No,
poisoning.
it's just
Oh, no.
you know, it's just
Spicy.
it's adrenaline rush every time you take a bite. Releases endorphins.
Alright.
Dolphins?
Endorphins, not dolphins.
Is it safe to drink the water from the river? Because I'm gonna need a lot more water.
Nope. Best not to. I mean, you could try.
We have some waters in the.
You can try if you wish. Depending
It's
on
probably the water is probably magical here.
Can you dispel the river?
Probably
The
not
spell
that
magic, the river's gone.
Well, I need some clean water. My mouth is going numb.
Okay. I'll take out from.
I was like, just have more soup and eat more rice.
I'll take out from the carriage.
No
This
drinks.
giant jug is sloshing around. I'll open up and I'll just pour out some tea.
Thank you.
Yeah, here you go with some tea here.
I'm drinking whatever I can get my hands on. I'm not used to spice anymore.
Are we
So-
in a valley by the
Yeah,
river? Is
valley,
it
yeah.
okay? I'm probably gonna like nick 2 sausages and then go for water. If we've stopped and pulled the carts off to the side, are we on a road? Is it?
The skewers?
Huh?
Skewers? The
No.
skewers
Yeah,
are-
some sausages.
It's the dry Chinese sausages.
Yeah.
Like they're dehydrated.
You don't. It's not the Chinese
Yeah.
sausages aren't sausages. They're more for
Preserved,
flavoring than an actual
I
sausage.
mean, you could.
I don't
take-
know this.
Yes.
So
like jerky.
trying to gnaw
Yeah.
on well, perfect. So I'm gonna do a little kind of I don't know, pick a side I guess and start walking up the hill. So are there
Okay.
trees? Are we under the tree canopy?
How
Is it-
far are you walking? Like how many minutes are you going to?
As long as the
Depends how
sausages
steep
last.
the hills are. I
They're
just
not
want to
that
be able to get like a
You're
look
not
around.
that steep.
They're
You
not
can
that
go up?
steep.
So
Just
take about
like-
10 minutes?
Sure.
Okay, take about 10 minutes. Anyone in particular? Deeper
Just
into...
higher.
Okay, higher. Are you looking for
Around.
anything?
Hmm?
Are you looking for anything specifically?
No, just trying to.
Okay. So you're
Yeah.
climbing up the mountain.
Yep. I'm just like to get to a vantage point.
Okay. 5 minutes in, you notice that the pebbles on the floor are floating.
Okay. Following me?
No, floating. Just floating.
That'd be cool.
10
Are you
minutes.
looking for anything? Oh wait, you said higher.
Are you looking for anything?
Around 5 minutes pass as you make your way upwards. You have a decent vantage point at this point, and you notice in the distance is what seems like a floating, massive boulder with what looks like a small temple built on top.
Whoa.
And underneath is like a small altar.
Huh. Okay.
And there's like a small rope bridge connecting it to the rest of that mountain.
Wow. That's pretty cool. Okay. I go down.
Mhm.
Back down. See if are they still playing with rocks?
They're having lunch and playing around.
I'm
Okay.
complaining about
Nothing's
spiciness.
I'm basically I have basically slipped into the Wenxiong role, and I'm lecturing Ilea about the use of spice and the tradition and the culture.
I know we're all having a great time losing to me in stone skipping contests, but once we've had our lunch, if there's actually, I don't know, if someone wants to take a break and have a look at it before we start heading that way, there's a floating rock castle church temple.
I'll come take a look.
Where? I'll
Floating.
On the water?
Castle Church
It was in the air. wasn't
It's
it?
called
Yeah.
an island.
No, it was like your stones, not in the water. Remove the water, same stone, no water. Floaty.
I'll follow
Floaty
you
stones.
to take a look.
The floating
Aye, floaty stones, come have a look.
church.
I think he's been drinking, but I'll go take a look.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah,
Who's
let's
taking
all
care of the
go.
carriage? Oh, I guess
Do we have to-
Tarkan is like,
Yeah.
Do we have to leave the
Yeah,
carriage?
We can't leave.
no,
Can't we
go
just
up.
leave the carriage?
What?
Tarkan, you should come.
10-minute walk.
Well,
Somebody's gotta look
I'll
out the
say the
carriage.
carriages. Go up the hill, look in that direction. Someone's got to stay.
Wenxiong has his defensive measures with his goat thing. Couldn't we just arm those?
Oh no.
Yes, but somebody's got to make sure that the goats don't run off.
Tie them to the trees.
I tell them the path that I took,
Okay.
and I point up and I go, let's go walk
Okay.
straight this way, walk up there, and look that way.
Okay, so
Eight.
Okay.
I assume all of you, except Angel,
And
Roll
Tarkan will follow you
survival.
up. You go upwards, and then there you see about a good distance, maybe about 300 feet away. It's a massive boulder, fairly sizable.
How sizable is sizable?
You could walk on it.
The size
Like-
of a house.
You could walk around it in like 5 minutes, or you could walk around it in like.
I'd
30
say
minutes.
from where you are, you can see it's about 40 feet wide.
That's
Okay.
not that big. Okay.
Like, I mean, it's not massive, but it's like it's
And
it's
there's,
basically like a small, not really a sphere, but thereabouts, like 40 by 40
Sure.
by 30.
so it's a small,
Like this?
very small temple.
Yeah, like an island, so it's floating up, and there's like a small rope. There's a rope bridge connecting it to the main mountain, and on it you see is a temple. And a small, you can barely make out a shrine on the inside.
What's preventing the entire thing from just rotating around and
Below you can see what looks like offerings. It's floating about 40 feet in the air.
what's preventing the whole thing from just going
bridge,
upside down?
a bridge.
The rope's holding it there.
No, the ropes are just gonna be like that. And then they could just do it this way and the whole temple goes upside down.
Yeah,
magic.
too far to tell.
Ah.
Are there ropes lashed to the bottom?
Say again?
Are there ropes lashed to the bottom or
Nope.
anything? It's just free floating.
Free flowing, yes.
Can I see where the rope bridge ends up?
It connects to the mountain. Nothing like besides the rope bridge. There's like a small archway in front of it,
Yep.
but that's it.
Okay, I mean it's like if I know where the spot of where the end of the rope bridge is, we may be able to make
You
our
can't.
way.
It's on another mountain.
Yeah,
You have to go
yes.
down, go there, and then
Okay.
hike back up.
Okay.
Whoa. Is that a normal occurrence here?
I kind of then just like he takes out a sketchbook and he takes out his paper and starts drawing. And it's like,
Yeah, this is it's odd for you as it is odd for us. First time we've seen it.
Alright. We could go and have a look.
Do we want to take that? Is it on the way or is it on the detour?
Oh,
slightly detours. Just
Do you wanna?
may as well.
Okay.
Adventure.
Yeah, we can go ahead and.
Can we see people? Are there people on that?
Yeah.
nothing you can tell.
Okay. Yeah. I guess we know what direction we're heading to. Just.
Down the mountain, up that mountain.
Yeah. And hopefully we'll see that rope bridge to
We could go there?
cross.
Okay.
the next cross.
You finish your lunch and you make your way there after
Back
packing up all your utensils.
I'm debating whether or not to wash the stuff in the stream or not. It's like,
Maybe they'll wash themselves if you do it once. They'll be imbued.
You go little tiny hands.
I hear Wenxiong's voice in my head. I use some of our water supplies to wash
Alright.
most of it, but I wash one bowl with it.
Okay.
And I mark that bowl.
Proud.
So
Proud dad.
you make your way.
I tell no one.
You make your way there.
Probably can serve it.
Parking the carriage to the side, you climb up. Oh, sorry. Before that, right? As you approach and the mist sort of like past the mist, it's still a bit misty. You see, not really towering above you, but casting a shadow on you, is this massive rock. And you can see, like right in front of you are what looks like offerings.
Who's
Reading
left all
spell.
this perfectly good food?
You can see offerings
Don't
with,
touch them.
with-
Don't touch those.
like you can see some of it is like Hansa knowing his food, you can tell like some of it's already eaten and everything. It's been there for like maybe 3 days.
It's not been eaten by humans, is
No. But like there's joss sticks on it and
Yeah.
everything.
it? I'm gonna go pull out some joss sticks from our carriage.
Do you have
Light.
anything extra from lunch?
3 of them.
With
I
a
still
bowl
have
of
some
rice.
rice.
Yeah.
I like bowl of rice, 3 joss sticks in the rice, put it down.
Okay.
Like do we have like extra shelping or whatever that's left?
Or tea.
Just-
I think
or
I
tea.
had. I might have like
Yeah.
like
Something
a
like that.
cold one left or something.
Or the food that's already been eaten by animals, we'll replace that and make it
Yeah.
a fresh set of offerings for whomever.
Why do you do this?
It's to appease the spirits. Those who pass get hungry too. They, at least from what I was taught when I was learning to be a monk in the capital, it's a sign of respect because they may not need to eat food like we do, but they still miss the act of eating. They still miss the worldly things, and if they ever roam around this area, at least in offering it as an offering, they know it's for them and they'll, enjoy it.
Should I be making an offering?
Only if you want to. It's not required. It's only if you feel like you want to.
I have some fruit. I put some fruit.
Okay.
I forgot to give you the rest of the fruit.
And by the way,
Caught up with the stone skipping, and you were busy being unfun.
You mean cooking you food?
Thank you, Governor. Let's go.
I'll be more fun in future and not
Do you
cook
head
you
up
food.
or?
We'll head up.
Okay. You
I
head
look
up.
like I have a personal dilemma now.
You see a archway, and then right in front of it is a small. Looks more like a shrine than temple. It's a small temple in a sense.
Can we bring the carriage up here?
No, it's a walking path up.
Oh, okay.
wait.
So, who's left below?
Me.
Okay, you're gonna stay below.
I'll get it.
Okay. Rest of you see in
Is it safe to this leave to
you see
what
the
am I
rope
kidding?
bridge
She's
hanging
the most
there.
dangerous one here.
So you see the rope bridge hanging there. Inside you see a shrine. The shrine has candles. It's glowed with a reddish tinge to it from what looks like 2 crystal rocks flanking it. And in the center you see is a statue of what looks like a dragon.
I do the 3 bows.
Oh, do you cross the bridge?
No.
Oh,
Before
okay.
the bridge, I do the 3 bows
Okay.
before I cross the bridge. Then I cross the bridge.
Okay, cross the bridge.
Does this look religious or is this for monastery? What
you
type
can
of?
go closer, take a look.
I'll just go closer and have a look.
You go closer and take a look. On closer inspection, the scales of the dragon are azure in color.
Like you!
Daddy? Does my family have a summer house here?
No, not that you can recall.
I thought you said you were coming back after getting milk.
This is one of the few summer houses I have along the Jade Crown,
And then on the top of the shrine, right, is a plaque. It's lacquered wood with gold embossing on it, and the word is Qing Long.
Ah, yes.
What does that mean?
That means the Azure
The
Dragon.
Azure Dragon.
I imagine I would have been very awkward, especially with Hansa doing like the 3 bows thing. I wouldn't follow suit because not everyone did it, but I would just wait for everyone to go across and then follow.
Okay.
Is that
Temple?
is
It's a religious.
it a temple to you?
No, it's a temple to the what's it called?
The
Azure
progenitor.
Like the patron beast of the city of
Chunjing.
Chunjing.
Oh.
Chunjing itself. It's the Azure Dragon. We are
Although,
Dragon Boy.
as a monk, as somebody who has trained in the
You
monastic
know this
tradition,
religion.
like I would know, but I would also feel like it's weird because we're on the way to Dongjing. I would expect to see the black turtle rather than the Azure Dragon.
Mm-hmm. You make a religion check?
Sure. I mean, I studied religion. I didn't pay attention.
Fair. Alright.
Ooh,
Right.
19.
Okay. So, Hansa, this is what you remember is that our Dongjing's patron is the black turtle.
Mhm.
You also do recall that they have various shrines dedicated to almost every god scattered throughout the region. Just because Dongjing is the religious capital of YING.
Cool. I would probably tell everyone. I was like, okay. So we're, at least this tells us that we're not too far away from Dongjing if we're starting to see shrines to various gods. Dongjing is the spiritual capital of YING. They often have a lot of these shrines, although I'll be honest, from what I was taught, I don't remember them saying anything about floating shrines. I feel like I would have remembered that. But they did mention that you can find a shrine to every deity, major or minor, around the mountains around Dongjing.
Can I? Is there any like barricades around the dragon? Can I reach out and
You
touch it?
could technically reach out and touch it if you wish.
Can I?
I'm going to try to grab her hand before she touches it.
I just want to see what it's made of. The
Just
color is
see with your eyes, not with your fingers.
right. Fine. But what's? Can I just examine the? I assume it's like glazing and things
Yeah.
like that. Like, do I need to roll for it or just?
Give me a perception check.
Not great. 9.
No material that you know. It's definitely like it's some sort of stone, but I'm not sure what.
Can I? Sorry.
I'm just gonna be like calling out, hello, anyone in the temple? Can assist us, we are travelers. No, no answer.
No sound.
I'm looking at the dragon to see what's the expression. Is it like menacing look, or does it look as cartoon as this guy?
No, it looks fierce.
Looks, I mean, fierce, but is it like
Not malevolent.
Not malevolent, but fierce.
the stance of the dragon, like, you know, not in combat? Is dragon wearing
So
anything?
to describe the statue, the statue is you can see what looks like clouds. Clouds like small clouds around it. In the center is the looming dragon circling around with the head in the center.
Okay.
And
Something
like,
I probably wouldn't have seen. on
and like the
website.
dragon is like staring dead at where you guys walk in that direction.
I would not have
No, you
seen, heard anything on the website on this kind of dragon. So
you would have heard of it.
heard.
I would have done it, but I wouldn't have thought to have to tell everyone. When I entered it, I would have taken off my shoes.
Yeah, it does. Given, I thought so.
Some of them didn't. Probably.
But
I would.
I like it, to me, it's like it's such second nature of walking into any sort of temple or shrine and taking off my shoes that it's just like I just assume everyone knows this and just kind of like take my shoes off and just walk in.
Okay.
Those who are native will probably do that.
Yeah.
I'll also take off. Not sure about you guys. No.
Flanking.
Oh yeah, you're downstairs.
Floating stones with Tarkan.
Yeah, I'll head into the temple as well and just look around, see whether there's.
Aren't we already in the temple?
I mean, further in.
Basically, are you standing in front of the shrine? Is the question?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have just been told
It
all
looks
the time.
besides the ornate dragon in the center, everything else seems fairly simple.
There's no one around.
Is there an offerings box?
There's a small urn where like you can put joysticks on.
Oh, there's no alms box or anything.
There's an alms box to the side.
Okay. I'm going to light joysticks and take out a copper piece and just put it in.
Okay.
How do they make sure nobody steals the stuff? It's money in a box.
You don't steal from a temple.
It's just unheard of.
It's just normal
Yes.
sacrilegious
I
behavior.
mean, if you stole from a temple, people would literally fight each other to string you up. Probably from one of these stones.
And everyone
Right.
just goes along with it?
Yeah.
Does this place have any ancestral like records or
Not for no.
not for this one, right? It's just the shrine in the middle.
You can tell it just seems like just a shrine. But they felt this place was probably holy and they made a shrine.
I after taking 3 bars, I back out from the entrance before I turn around and walk out.
So those of you who've seen this green dragon, anybody want to make me a history check?
I know nothing about
Anyone study history here, guys? No?
Oh,
13.
18.
Do I get any advantage for being?
Yeah, I'll give it advantage for actually studying in the goddamn capital.
Much better. That's a plus 8, so 22.
22. Okay, the rest?
18.
18.
No.
Sorry, 13.
13. For
That
you,
table is the tryhard.
you've heard of the 4 beasts? The 四象, the 4 beasts, the 4 constellations. The green dragon, the vermilion bird,
Sorry, what is this again?
the 4 beasts.
The 四象?
四象.
四象.
The 4, so vermilion, green dragon, vermilion bird, white tiger, and black turtle.
Black one.
I was about to say tortoise. Tortoise, I was like, wait, no. It's a turtle.
Yep.
The 2 of you. You know, these 4 existed long ago, when the first emperor brought stability to Ying. And that they were aided by these 4 great creatures, almost godly in power. You also know that they are opposed by 4 other creatures, the 四兽,
The 4 evils.
4 evils, yes.
For what?
The 4
Evils.
evils.
Oh, I heard eagles.
Well, they're actually the 4 evil creatures. They're also known as the 4 monstrosities also.
Okay.
You're not sure what these 4 do, but you only know like their names are recorded, but their abilities are not. The 4 evils are known as 混沌, 饕餮, 饕餮, and 穷奇.
What was the last one?
香气，
穷奇. 穷奇, 对不起. Sorry.
乔，
穷.
QIONG.
Yep.
wow.
QIONG.
Okay.
I'm good with words. Not so
You know
much
that
Chinese words.
these were 4 great evil creatures that rampaged Ying and almost decimated it until the first emperor of Ying brought order.
I give a history lesson
Okay.
in the monastic style.
I expect you and back. I think it's just yourself. There's 2 of us here, so you can tell.
Yeah. I'm explaining it to Ilea.
I assume you'll be explaining it while you're back on the carriage and making your way
Well,
forward.
as we leave, as we're walking
Okay.
back down, I'm
So I
explaining
guess the
it.
2 of them leave. I myself would stay in for maybe about 5 more minutes,
Okay.
just to
Have a moment.
have a moment with. I'm not even sure what this temple is here for, but it's just for respects and everything.
You
But
probably
so I
hear
will-
like the bickering going down the mountain. But why?
I will pay my own respects. If there are any cups there, I'll pour some tea for them. I will
You know,
light
that is the
some.
usual, not the small
Yes,
teacups.
small teacups. I will light some incense for them as well, joss sticks. I'll internally think of my conflict with my own ancestors and wonder whether the first Azure Dragonborn himself would be agreeable to the current state of things.
Okay.
And after a few minutes, I'll head back down.
Okay. So you head back down, back on the carriage.
As he arrives at the carriage, I'm like, that's just the legend. He was supposed to have ridden in on a Kirin, flanked by the 4 beasts, and he drove these 4 evils back.
But
Did you see
animals
us there?
breed, and why don't we see many little tiny beasts now?
Because they were locked away and driven back to where they came from.
It doesn't make any sense.
What do you see?
The temple to the Azure Dragonborn, the first one. Azure Dragon, the first one.
It didn't. I've seen a dragon before. It didn't look anything like the dragon I'd ever seen. It was.
Have you not seen? I mean, it looks like him.
Yeah. It's different.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe dragons just look different in different places, just like people look different from different places.
I've got the sulky face of like after being lectured.
The one that I dunked.
I go up to earlier, just pat on the shoulder, like, don't worry, it's a lot to take in, so take it slow. It's gonna be just a lot of information. Don't worry.
So much I need to know.
So you make your way forward. Again through the mist. Several hours pass once again. Until you hear a loud sound. Not a snoring. You hear a loud roar in the distance.
Whoa.
Roar.
Roar.
Can I proceed to see if that's thunder or if it's...
It's not thunder, it's like from a creature.
I'm trying to look for like tigers and whatnot that might be around.
Hang on. You hear a loud roar. The sound of what sounds like an explosion.
Oh god, tell.
nope, that's not me. I look out of
Immediately
the
look at-
carriage, trying to figure out. Pull out my repeater.
Okay. You see several horses pass by. With
Oh.
what looks like soldiers.
I'm taking out my bow.
And they are, like in the distance, they are completely, you can see like it's a junction, like the valley splits out. You can see the horses just pass all the way to the other side.
How many are there? Roughly?
About a dozen.
Do they go past us or...
No, you can see in the
come
distance,
to a
they're just
junction, they
going,
go past
yeah.
us? Okay.
You're not at the junction, you're like, I'd say about 600 feet away, and you
Okay.
can see in the distance soldiers.
Are they carrying any like flag or?
They are carrying a flag.
Is the flag recognizable?
The flag?
Skull and crossbones.
It has what looks like a tortoise shell.
Oh.
Oh god, okay. Do the
And
people...
a single word. Tong.
Okay. Do they look like they're escaping from something or
They look like they're charging towards something.
charging towards
With us.
No, not towards you.
to
Towards something.
something?
And with that, I think that's a good place to stop for today, guys.
Cliffhanger!
Oh shit!
Alright.
We'll see you guys next week for the next episode.
Thanks
As
for watching,
we
guys.
find out what made that sound. What will they encounter? What's going on in this place? Who knows?
Do this to us, John. How do you do this?
It's really fun.
Always.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. A bit more lore heavy today.
Well,
Hope you
we'll see
enjoyed
what
it.
happened, right?
I think we're gonna hit something soon.
Oh,
just
yeah.
Or something's gonna hit us.
Yeah. Something exploded already, just saying.
Yeah, true.
See you guys next week.
Thank you very much, guys.
Bye.